When I get out of the car, there's someone there to greet me. Welcome back, mister. You too, Miss Mo. I'm glad you're unharmed. Did you find any clues about the spirit? What? So there are others? This is everyone. Huh. What a reliable group you've got. Bruh, can you like chill your ass out? The sarcasm is practically dripping off his words. So, are you all planning on continuing research for that key or whatever it is? We don't have anything else to go on. There's no other choice. I don't understand you. If the source of that mark is the spirit, it would be best to destroy the source, don't you think? What do you mean? The spirit exists, so all you have to do is kill it. Are you serious? Of course he's serious. He doesn't exactly look like the joking type. Even if we managed to kill it, would that really make the mark disappear? When I considered everything Mary's told me, it doesn't seem like it worked that way. Even assuming if it did, we have a more fundamental problem. And how do you plan to kill it, wise guy? I'll figure something out. If something exists, there's logically a way to destroy it as well. He claims he can kill the spirit, yet doesn't even know how he'll do it. Where does all this confidence come from? Don't forget, I faced him once already. If you're seriously thinking about killing him... Mishita grasps his wrist. The little shit shot some kind of thorn at me from a distance. They hit hard enough to stick in concrete. There's no way to get close to him. We have to make that a priority. Mishita pulls something out of the heel of his shoe and tosses it at me. It's a thorn, curved like a fang. The only reason I'm still breathing is because I was lucky. It won't happen next time. We need a plan. As we head into the entrance, I tell Mishita about Kujo Mansion. He takes it all in silently. Even bringing up the talking doll aside Kujo's death doesn't trigger a reaction. Is he so unnervingly calm because he's already dealt with the supernatural? We reach the main hall, which is warmly lit. This is a strange mansion. For some reason, I feel like I've come home. Acclimatization is a kind of terrifying. I feel like I still butchered it, but welcome back, Lord Atraktic. Dumb name. That man is a mark bearer too, I see. Would you make the introductions? I update Mary on our investigation. The strange way we met Mishita. The mirror, the underground room full of corpses, the sudden appearance of roses. I really hate to admit it, but it's clear something supernatural is at work here. And the spirit that caused all of it? Hanahiko. There's no doubt that Hanahiko is the one who put the mark on Mishita's arm too. But... what kind of chance do we have against a monster that can do that? Mishita says we should kill him. But is it even possible? Hey, HVAC tech, who's talking? I can't. Oh. It's him. They don't have different varying colors, so I don't know whose voice to choose. So you're gonna have to bear with me on that. If I don't know who it is, I'm just gonna assume my normal voice. My train of thought is interrupted. Mishita's holding a leather-bound notebook out toward me. Read this. I picked it up in that underground room. It was caught up in a bunch of rose thorns when I found it. It was pretty hard to get loose, but you know, I fucking flexed my dick muscles and pulled it out. Did you read it? I skimmed through a bit. It's gotta be some interesting stuff. That's what he says, but he's not smiling at all. His eyes simmer with a quiet anger. Dark red marks stain the cover. I have a bad feeling, but I flip through it. Rose petals fall as they become unstuck from the pages. The notes within are very detailed. The author was intelligent and well written. Reading through it dawns on me that this was written by H Elementary's principal. The austere, meticulous letters on each page tells a ghastly story. Records of a young adopted boy's tutoring sessions. The first note is from 5 years ago. It seems the boy adopted by the principal was small and exceedingly cute. He enjoyed wearing skirts and makeup too. There was no denying that they truly suited a dainty red-cheeked boy like him. Wait, what? Oh, like the makeup and skirts accepted the boy. But the principal had a hard time accepting such fancies. Bad habits must be corrected young to promote sound mental health, he thought. So he called it tutoring as a cover for his warped desires. What are we talking about right now? They took place in the underground room. Too many prying eyes anywhere else. There was no safer place than the school at night once all the teachers had left. The principal stayed behind under the pretense of keeping watch, then tutored. He was a highly respected teacher. He'd even made appearances on TV. There was no reason to be suspicious. The only one who noticed anything strange was the boy's homeroom teacher. But she feared the principal's power and firmly kept her mouth shut. Oh, is that the girl who was all wrapped up? I mean, she was scared, bro. As the notes continue, they are more and more deranged. They paint a horrible picture. It is of a totally distorted parent and child. My child gets weaker after every session. His delicate frame has grown thinner and his red cheeks are now darkened. His appearance is described in detail, but there is no malice or hatred. There's just fanatical sincerity, his pride as an educator, and a terrifying, smothering love. What kind of love are we talking about right now, dog? It continues like that to the very last page. There's no mention of what became of the principal and the boy, but going by the current state of H Elementary, I can hazard a guess. You don't look so well, mister. What was in that notebook? Casa peers up at me. He and the boy in the notebook are about the same age. This isn't stuff you share with a kid. I better just sum up the main points for him. That's terrible. We children are always the victim of the ego of adults. Stupid grown-ups are irredeemable. Why he'd say that makes sense. The revolting evil of the adults and the poor boy who became a victim. But is that really the end? If Hanahiko and the boy in the notebook are connected, then the boy turned into a monster. Is that even possible? Untimely deaths produce hatred. Death does not bring it to an end. Such festering sentiments can give birth to the supernatural. Monsters and ghosts, vengeful spirits, they have many names. I believe you have all heard one or two such stories. Hanahiko is similar. Mary's words are hard to swallow. But after all those weird events, it only makes sense to accept them. If I turn my back to the truth, all that will await me is death. Then Hanahiko really is a monster. We must form our plan based on that hypothesis. Mary is silent a moment. Then her jade glass eyes shift to Mashita. Incidentally, according to Lord Atraktik's report, there are those among you who are considering killing the spirit. I shall warn you just in case. But that will be very difficult to do. Why is that? I could see Mashita narrow his eyes, but I made sure to speak up first. They are from the world of the dead. Just as the living cannot become more alive, the dead cannot be killed. The only thing you could possibly destroy is the cursed sentiment. So, what does that mean? It is, as I told you before, death and life existing together. If that is the origin of the mark, then a way to erase it, it will be there. By driving away the spirit, the curse will also be eliminated. So defeating Hanahiko is how we'll be able to destroy the mark. Setting aside how he can't be killed, what exactly is the key then? It is nothing more than a concept, so I am unsure, but I am certain of one thing. Fate ties the spirit to its place of birth. An object there may be able to fulfill the role of the key. It is a difficult concept to grasp, but this is just how spirits are. Determining the nature of the key, that will decide your fate. I had a feeling. We'll just have to keep digging around H Elementary. We don't know what the cursed sentiments or the key to destroying the grudge are. Gaining the key and lifting the grudge is the only way to survive. You will be required to be callous to make use of the spirit's fear. The way to repel the spirit lies within its grudge. Remember this, and be careful. Man, it's getting real complicated. Oh, okay, so I can't take, then we're gonna take, Mashita. Head ass. Okay, under the pretense of correcting bad habits, numerous twisted actions were performed on the board in that room. Oh wow. His teachers should have noticed. Or they're just pretending ignorance. What does it mean? Their blood denies him. Hey, wait! Mashita appears as we're getting ready to leave. Bad news! That high school girl! Miss Mo is gone! Miss Mo is gone! At least she's nowhere to mention. Speaking of which, I didn't see her when we were talking to Mary in the hall either. Oh, fuck. Maybe she ran away. Maybe she ran away. That doesn't make sense. What would she accomplish by doing that? Running away from a mansion won't make her mark disappear. It could be her form of escape. Many kill themselves if they know they're gonna die. Really, Mashita? Really? Or maybe something happened to her. Like the spirit's curse. Mo saw Hanihiko in the mirror at the school, so she's the mark bearer with the strongest connection. It's possible that he zeroed in on her, just like Tsukasa said. But there's nothing we can do. Let's get ready to go. Yeah, we can't really do anything right now. Even if something happened to Mo, if we can get the marks to vanish, that should save her too. Let's head out. We're going back to H Elementary. Oh shit, this is getting pretty scare bear. I might even poop my pants. We've come back to H Elementary. I know full well that in the end, this place is just a school. Let's go. Mashita nods silently and steps forward. Oh boy. Everything's the same? Yep. We saw it earlier, but the hallway has completely transformed. Careful of the thorns. These aren't your run-of-the-mill rose thorns. What do you mean, cuh? Yeah, let's check if we can go upstairs. Halfway up the stairs, I trip on something. What's this? Mo's bag is on the staircase. Fuck! Inside the bag is some random junk along with her school jacket. That would mean That girl is here in the school. Yeah, it's a safe guess. She's not at this spot though. The cracked mirror is the only thing in sight. Discounting her bag, there's no trace of MOE anywhere. We need to continue our investigation. It's highly likely she's in the building. We'll be killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Yeah. Yeah, I like you're thinking, Machida. In any case, we'll just have to keep looking around. Wait, something's here. Machida suddenly speaks up. Where? Something sparkling by the window ledge. The window? All I see are rose vines. I might as well check it out though. What are you talking about, bro? Something's glinting over by the window. It looks like it's something buried in the rose vines. There's definitely something there. I didn't notice it before. No, maybe it wasn't there yet when we passed through here earlier. There was a guard that got killed, yeah? It's probably his. Maybe. Might have fallen on the floor and been lifted up by the vines too. It's only now that it's high enough to be spotted. If it belonged to the guard, then it could come in handy while we're investigating. He was in charge of watching this building after all. Check it out. I pushed my finger into the vines. Ow! I was careful, but the oddly sharp thorns still cut my skin. Damn, this is a pain. I keep fighting with the vines. I finally reached the metal object. School keyring. Yep, it's just as we thought. These definitely belong to the guard. Those are the employees' keys. We should be able to get into every... We should have something cuts off mid-sentence. What's wrong? Nothing. I just lost my train of thought is all. I slipped my mind is all. Let's keep investigating. Ooh! You whore. It's an abandoned desk. It's a desk like you find. What's surprising, it doesn't look very weathered. He hasn't... Blah, 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 blah. Something pokes my finger. I grab it and pull it out. Wire umbrella. That just looks like trash to me. But if you want it, then I'm not going to stop you from taking it. Yeah, douche wiener. There's a chalk case attached to the blackboard. Something's inside the chalk case. Found a talisman. An aquarium covered in moss. The glass is terribly stained, making it impossible to see inside. Well, let's go check in. I stick my hand in the tank. When I do, my fingers touch something cold. There's some water left inside. It's just water. For some reason, Machida looks disappointed. Of course. There's enough water left inside that I could scoop it up if I had a container. I actually do have a container. Imagine that. Plastic bottle. I take the plastic bottle out and put it in the tank. It gurgles as it fills with water. Hell yeah. What are you going to do with that? I don't know. Research. Plan to strengthen weeds. Plants grow in sunlight, so I used a mirror to see what would happen under lots of light. Result, when I put lots of light on it, the leaves turned white and I got sick. What I learned, shining too much light on plants is bad for them. Do I have to say something? No. Then no comment. The paper is falling apart. Down, I didn't want to care if I tore it off and took it with me. That's property damage. It's against the law. Shut up. Anything else in there? An umbrella that withstands a typhoon. When you open an umbrella on a typhoon, it will break because the wind's too strong. So first I try to put holes in the umbrella. That way it wouldn't break in strong wind. When using it, puts the plastic sheet on it to transform it into an extra strong umbrella. The strengthened umbrella protects from thorns and branches blown by the wind. I guess that's how kids think. He acts like he was never a kid himself. What? No, it's nothing. I know a kid did the research, but it's still silly. I have an idea. The umbrella we found earlier might have been part of the display for this research. Still though, what's the point? I shrug and stuff it in my bag. I see the nicely folded dark plastic sheet among the garbage. Their blood denies him. Without conscious thought, I start speaking. Blood denies him. Does that mean to repel with blood? Hey, you've been mumbling to yourself. Give me a second. I pop open the wire umbrella. Then I spread the plastic sheet over it. Just like it said in that research paper, you can create something like an umbrella. But it's not fastened on, and it'd be impossible to carry it around like this. So I'll have to hold it together to use it? Thankfully, there are two of us here. One person to open the umbrella first, and one person to spread the sheet. If we managed a combo like that, then we can use the bloodstained sheet as an umbrella. Sorry to make you wait. Do whatever you want. But you aren't really planning on using that as some kind of shield, are you? I'm not sure. But I get the feeling that everything is here for a reason. I ignore a look of suspicion from Ishida by inserting the flashlight in my hand. Bloodstained umbrella. Alright, so it looks like that's it for this room. The only other locked door is down this way, right? Oh, I did not mean to climb the stairs. Was it this room that's locked? No. Okay, so I gotta exit out of it. Then I think it's the next one up. This one right here was locked. Yep. I move in to step into the classroom. And suddenly there's a strong grip on my shoulder! I glance up the hallway out of the corner of my eye. I'm pretty sure Machida was on my other side. No, even if they were on this side, they'd have no reason to grab me. Live or die! Oh god, I'm scared. Mama! Calm down. I'm just imagining things. My voice doesn't sound very convincing. Don't panic. It's an illusion. Calm down. Hold it together. An icy chill envelops my right side. Oh, fuck. Machida! I turn and Machida and open my mouth to tell them. Woo! What I do? Impossible! I see a terrifying face in the darkness. Then, an outline lying in wait for me. Oh, shit. What should I do? Close my eyes, bruh. I squeeze my eyes shut and pray. Yeah! Just then... Hey, what's wrong? With Machida's voice, the figure vanishes. By the way, that's just random luck. Like, I just guessed to close my eyes. But I had a feeling yelling at him wouldn't do him any good because he was abused, and then running away would be stupid. So that was... But the one where it was like, look behind me, or like, tug at it, or whatever... I just guessed on that one. I found myself standing in front of the door. Woo! I survived that one. The mark burned scarlet. Hour and a half an hour left? Oh, I'm fucked. I'm dying. You okay? Yeah. Mishita picked something off my left shoulder. This is... The hand I felt gripping my shoulder was actually a rose thorn. But more importantly... Mishita, what's the matter? You're acting kinda... Acting kinda what? Something's wrong. He's not acting normal. Amnesia. My heart pangs with worry. Is Mishita spacing out because the mark's curse has progressed? But I don't understand. I'm still the same, at least as far as I know. Come on! Right. Mishita shuffles forward like a zombie. Something is seriously wrong. This is bad. Danger crept on us so quickly. We're running out of time. This condition might get worse. Well, I'll figure something out, bro. Oh, shit. The planters are dry and withered. Does the roof have a leak? The ceilings look stained in places. A white powder substance is scattered around. It's a coarse powder. It glitters in the glow of the flashlight. I'm not really inclined of sticking it in my mouth to make sure, but it's probably salt. If I had a container, I could take some with me. Yeah, but how about a bottle of water, babe? I take out the bottle of water and fill it with powder called salt water. First, purify with seawater. I hear that voice again. Seawater? So that would be salt water, right? Observing office ladies. There are 6 office ladies who ride my train. I observed them from 10 days. I learned popular colors are brown and pink. Everyone's hair is brown and their mouths are pink. The paper is falling apart. Doubt anyone would care if I tore it off and took it with me. Yeah, why not? I ripped the research paper off the wall. Plan to destroy weeds. Experiment. I poured different liquids on weeds in my yard to see which was effective. C. Miso soup and D. Salt water worked. Conclusion? Salt can destroy weeds. Dissolving salt in water first makes it easier for plants to absorb and it speeds the effect. Alright, that's everything. Ooh, you know where I could go? Is back downstairs. I really didn't get a real good look at it. The body is twisted in an odd position if it's still in pain even now. Search the corpse. Don't find anything. Search the corpse.
Something flashes within the vines by its feet. Round hand mirror. Looks like a gift for a young woman. The mark is started deep crimson, mama! So wait, well, hold on a second. A few minutes left until death closes in. A loud noise suddenly rings out. A terrible pain runs through my wrist. It feels like something's biting into the bone. Mashida? Hey, are you listening? Yeah, I can hear you. At least he's still replying to me. But the way he's acting is... We can't keep going like this. Move, come on! My shouts ring through the building. Last stand. What do you mean last stand? Because memories, you don't know what I want. Face the spirit and the tools I've gathered, and the latest whisper, purify with seawater. What's that? I guess I have to do that before anything else I have to drink. Think this through in order to survive. The instant I step into the hallway, a strange, indescribable feeling hits me. Like a solid presence is closing in on me from deep within the darkness. A rabbit appears out of nowhere. Oh. Hey, rabbit. And then it runs down the hallway. Follow it! I thought that was it, but it stops part way. It turns back as to see if what we're doing. Wait up! I grab Mashida's wrist and chase after it. We chase after the rabbit and arrive at the eastern staircase. We quickly climb up the stairs and stand in front of the mirror. Where did... I look around for the creature. Just then, red drops of something fall from above. It's scarlet rose petals. Uh-oh. I slowly raise my eyes to the ceiling. The instant I see that, I let out a groan. Ooh. Hey, Mo. You are well endowed for a young lady. It's heavily weighted with both fear and relief. Mo is up there, hanging from rose vines. It's her. He points at her, strangely amused. But it's not, she's not the only one up there. There's a corpse hiding in the vines too. It looks like that guard. Suddenly, the vines snap like the weight is too much and Mo crashes painfully to the ground. Hey, hang in there! Yeah. I quickly glance over her to make sure she's not hurt. Her mark is obvious. It's swollen, pulsing, and red like a large, dangerous-looking pomegranate. It looks like it's progressed a lot further than the mark on my wrist. I see. So this is why. Did she get desperate and come to the school to try and do something? So you didn't run away. In any case, I need to get some clothes on her. I take the jacket out of her bag and slide it on over her arm into the sleeve. She's still pretty out of it, but she managed to get the rest on by herself. Uh-huh. Oh, it's you, mister. Why? I saw you naked. Wow, that clothes hides a lot. The mark's progression must be affecting her just like Mashida. I doubt anything I say will make sense to her. And besides, right now, he's here. Hana Nico is... I know. But what should I do? What am I supposed to do? There's nowhere to hide. I look at Moe and Machida, their eyes are unfocused. We'll die here. We'll all die here. I'm the only one who might have a chance of overturning that fate. Gaining the key and lifting the grudge is the only way to survive. You will be required to be callous to make use of the spirit's fear. The way to repel the spirit lies within its grudge. Mary's words echo in my head. I open my bag and look through everything I've picked up throughout the school. Is one of these the key? But it all looks like junk. Garbage is all I have. Hanahiko! Hanahiko! When I first saw him in this mirror, he was just a monster. But now I feel like I know why he came to be. I'll just have to face him. Believe that I have the final key. Believe. Trust in myself. Please select a partner. I guess Machida.